Hey everyone, Sleepy Craftsman here. Now that we've gone through our unboxing, let's get this Magvent installed. So I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to set up the laundry area so we can get to work. Okay everyone, here's some of the things you might need for your installation. You have to remember, everyone's situation is a little different. And I think my situation is an excellent example of things you could run into. Okay, gonna need some gloves. These are just some rubberized gardening gloves. This is sheet aluminum. This will slice and dice your hands without forgiveness. Don't do it. Been there, done that. I got my handy ratcheting screwdriver. I have a 5/16 inch nut driver on the end. And plenty of other sizes, just in case I run into it, because that happens. I have a series of elbows. I actually have two. Oddly, Home Depot and Lowe's are completely different from each other. The Lowe's is a lot chintzier, and but it's also $2 cheaper. I don't think it really matters, but the Home Depot one is pretty solid. And I happen to still have some flexible duct, which I think we're going to end up using because the way this dryer and the vent align is in that wishy-washy zone. Okay, so I got our Magvent. Got some brackets, the installation screws, and assorted knickknacks for securing the bracket to the wall for the Magvent. Tape measure, screwdriver. I have a Sharpie and a pen for marking the wall. I also have, I don't have any tin snips, so I got these electric cutters and a utility knife to cut this. So that's it for what we need today. And now I'm going to work on removing the existing duct and we'll get to work. Okay, to prepare for this, basically all I did, pull out the dryer, unplug it, important. I also went ahead and removed the closet door here, but I'm sure you guys don't need to see that again. And there is our existing dryer vent. Okay, obviously it's only been a week since I actually did the normal cleaning, so there's not a lot of lint and stuff that's built up over that. But obviously, anyone doing this for the first time definitely should take the time and make sure everything is nice and clean. So now I'm going to remove the existing duct. Hey, first try. That's a 5/16. Gotta remember that. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna keep this because we're gonna use it. And we also want the one off the dryer side. Okay, so got two brackets and the old dryer. So I'm just gonna curl this up like this so we don't get any lint anywhere. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so instructions. let's not be cocky, and let's actually read the instructions. Okay, so we've done step 1. Unplug the dryer, remove existing transition duct. Okay, let's do some measuring. Okay, now we're going to measure. Okay, measure dryer port center from flush side of dryer and up from the wall, then transfer these measurements to the wall. Translate. Okay, so translation. Measure from the center of your exhaust on your dryer to where the wall would be. So wall's over here. Usually there's about a 2 or 3 inch gap over here, about 2 inches. So we're gonna go from the edge of my dryer to center here is 14.5. So 16.5. Now we're going to transfer these. Now, just word of FYI, got to include the baseboard since we're doing this on the ground, essentially. So we're going to move this up so we don't have to worry about it. So 16.5. So that's the center. We got some distance to cover. Okay, so we also want to take, how far is this off the ground? Okay, so we're on carpet, so we'll squish it down a bit. About 3.5 inches. So we're going to transfer this over here. So, right there. That would be the bottom. As you can tell, this is where the bottom of the dryer is, and this is the vent. So we have some thinking to do. Okay, as you can see, that marker there, that's the center of the dryer vent of where it would align against the wall. Okay, so I'm going to take the dryer part off. I'm going to do that in a little bit. And I'm also going to take the bracket off the back of the Magvent. All you have to do is press inward and it pops out. Really easy. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to be mounting it like so. Okay, so right there. So, yeah, right here. Okay, so take our pen. Make sure you have a pen that works beforehand, but we got lucky. Okay, so I'll show you guys how I do this. This is my trick for any kind of anchor. So just driving this into the wall, kind of a beast. Okay, so we got to be careful. We have power. See, this is right below it, so probably not. Yeah, there's nothing behind it. Ow. Okay. Now just screw these in. See how easy that was? Drywall is not the strongest material. And if you just think a little bit, you can get through it pretty easy without having to get a drill out or really exert a lot of force. Oh, and that's it. Look how easy that was. So I'm actually going to get the nut driver out again. Let's see, what was this? 1/4. Not bad at all. So I'm going to put my 1/4" nut driver back and put my 5/16 on so I don't lose it. And squeeze. Yep. Basically just a reverse of what you did to remove it in the first place. And this is perfect alignment. We have this lip here for the dryer box. When this is engaged perfectly, I have perfect clearance. Sweet. Love when things work out. As you can see, we have this awkward transition. Okay, after messing around for a little bit, fortunately, to make this trip, I'm going to have to reuse the original flexible duct, which is fine. Now, I'd much rather this go inside, but if you've ever worked with flexible duct, you know that ain't happening. I need to be able to get this to take a really tight bend, and I don't know if it's going to let to it. Maybe. Still a little tight. Okay, very tight. Well, let's cut it and see what happens. Definitely be wearing gloves. I really wanted to get rid of the flex duct, but like I said, this is in the wishy-washy zone. Okay, let me get another bracket. So that's on not exactly what I wanted. But it's not, I want to make it clear, it's not the Magvent's fault whatsoever. This is just the awkward placement of this, which in reality isn't all that awkward. Just the combination of how tolerances and engineering stack up, you can get yourself into a bind without even realizing it. I do not like how this essentially S-bends down, and it is tugging this out of the wall. So I have to place that with a better anchor. But let's put the dryer side on, which in reality is pretty straightforward. I don't need gloves for this. This is a okay. We are nice and snug. Down. Okay, this should self-align. Hot diggity dog. Yeah, I figured it was going to be fed. You see how that snapped? That was awesome. But as you can see, there's actually, it's not as close to the wall as it was with the original duct. But that's okay. Remember, I have awkward placement. So, plugged it back in. And there we go. So let me turn it around. So that was installation of the MV-90 from Magvent, which I have to say is a great product on my initial unboxing and installation. Wish I had a different dryer, but hey, not everything's perfect, or life wouldn't be interesting. So, if you like this, please give a thumbs up. If you're inclined, please subscribe, leave a comment. If nothing else, have a great day. This is Sleepy Craftsman signing off.